Hello dear friends, this is Dr. Shipra Mathur, nutritionist and weight management consultant. So today I wanted to begin by asking you all a question. Do you think the body weight has any connection with the immune system? Confused? Oh yes, there is a connection, and a very strong one indeed. You must have heard the age-old adage or saying that extremes are bad. Ati har cheez ki buri hoti hai. Now the same goes for our body immunity as well. Talking about body weight can be assessed in several ways. Firstly, we can calculate the body mass index, that is our BMI, the formula for which is weight in kgs divided by height in meters squared, and according to it, we Asians are underweight if we have a body mass index of less than 18.5. We are normal if our BMI is between 18.5 to 22.9, we are overweight if our BMI is between 23 to 24.9, we are pre-obese if we are having a BMI of 25 to 29.9, and we are obese if we have a body mass index of above 30. An easier way to do it is by just subtracting 100 from your height in centimeters. For example, if you are 150 centimeters in height, your ideal weight should be somewhere around 57 kgs, though this is just an approximation. But if you want to be really precise, there are machines by the name of body composition analyzers in weight management centers and at doctors' clinics, where you can get the exact breakup of your body weight in terms of fat mass, muscle mass, bone mass, along with your water percentages. Now let's see how being overweight affects our immunity. You must understand that when the body has excess white adipose tissue, that is WAT, that is the fat tissue, the body tends to develop chronic inflammation, which makes it harder or more difficult for the body to fight infections, both bacterial and viral. An obese person who eats healthy and exercises well is still at risk for decreased immune function. So we must understand that when there is excess body fat, then almost all the body's organ systems, be it the cardiovascular system, the endocrine system, or the respiratory system, are overworked, and the same goes for the body's immune system as well. Now the immune system has to then work much harder to keep away the infections from the body. However, when it comes to losing weight, I want to tell you that we as humans have three God gifts. The first one is called the body's basal metabolic rate, which is the calories or energy burnt or utilized by the body at resting condition. Even when you are not lifting up a finger from here to there, your body is still utilizing calories for the body's involuntary functions, like your heart pumping blood, your digestive system working, and all other organs performing their whole bundle of tasks. The second gift is known as NEAT, N-E-A-T, which is non-exercise activity thermogenesis, which is the energy or calories utilized for performing activities like cooking, cleaning utensils, sweeping, mopping, light strolling in the house, etc., which are not deemed as proper exercises. Now the third God gift is known as DIT, or Diet-Induced Thermogenesis. This implies that there are certain foods as well as food combinations which help in increasing the utilization of energy or calories from the food, thereby leading to weight reduction. It is with the help of this God gift that I have made even the handicapped lose weight. Now let's talk about the solutions for weight reduction. Very often during my lectures and talks, I'm asked this $1,000,000 question: what is that one thing that makes you lose weight? So obviously my answer is that it is not a single thing, but it's actually a holistic, multi-sided approach. But if I analyze and narrow down on that one thing that makes you lose weight, it definitely is going to be a good meal pattern that you follow from early morning to the night. So before the age of 40, it is fine to have 3 meal pattern. But after the age of 40, as the metabolic rate or calorie burning capacity drops, I advise that you increase the number of meals to 4 to 5 or maybe more in number. By increasing the number of meals, we also ensure that our meal portions are not too big, as big meal portions release a lot of sugar in the blood, which ultimately gets stored in the form of fat in the body. So as we move from breakfast to dinner, our body's capacity to utilize calories tends to drop. Therefore, try to have heavier meals during the daytime and lighter meals evening onwards. A lighter dinner which is taken 3 hours before sleep time is the best possible thing to do for weight reduction. Now, to be able to do so, you need to fill yourself up so well during the daytime that there are no major cravings at dinner time. Now, check out the glycemic index of food that you're having, because high glycemic index foods increase your blood sugar levels very fast, and thereby they increase your fat storage. So talking about the glycemic index, the foods which have a low glycemic index, their values are somewhere between 55 or less. A mid glycemic index range is somewhere between 56 to 69, and foods with high glycemic index are ones that have a glycemic index of 70 or more. So the next point here for weight reduction is that we should not be skipping out on any of our meals, along with the fact that we should also not fast very frequently, because in India we believe in fasting a lot, you know. So as when you do so, when you fast a lot, the body goes into this energy conservation mode. That is, whatever little you eat will not be burnt or utilized by the body, but stored instead. This also explains why a camel has a hump, as it has to travel without food and water for days together. So the hump is full of fat, which is its emergency food supply. And yes, of course, you should be having a lot of metabolism boosting foods which are of high biological value, and these are basically high biological value proteins or good quality proteins. To name some, they are cottage cheese or paneer, soya paneer or tofu, soya nuggets or granules, eggs, chicken, fish, whey proteins which we can mix in milk, juice, cereals, etc. Now, try to have all of these high biological value proteins or good quality proteins along with cereals like dalia, roti, poha, etc. during the daytime. At night, we should have either cereals and vegetables or proteins and vegetables, as when we have cereals and proteins together at night, it becomes a little difficult for the body to metabolize them, increasing our risk for weight gain. Yes, there is one important topic which I wanted to bring to light here. You need to avoid hidden fats which do not look like butter, oil or ghee, but ultimately do get stored in the form of body fat. Now they are fruit juices, sago or sabudana, refined flour or maida and products made out of it, sugar and sweets, etc. So you can look out for more of these hidden fats in your diet. So the next point is that we all need to do cardiovascular exercises like running, jogging, etc. at least 6 times a week for weight reduction, and we should also do strength or weight training at least 3 to 4 times a week. Now this will help you to strengthen and preserve your muscles and increase your metabolic rate as well. So definitely make exercise a part of your daily routine. Now, let's discuss a lesser discussed topic, which is being underweight and how it affects our body immunity. Being underweight causes a compromised or weakened immune system. That is, the immune system is not working to its fullest capacity. What are the causes behind it? Perhaps an underweight person is having suboptimal or inadequate meal quality and quantity, which is causing nutrient deficiencies like a lack of iron, calcium, magnesium, vitamin D, vitamin C, B12, etc., which can all lead to a compromised immunity. Now, when the body does not have adequate amount of fat tissue, the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins like vitamin A, D, E and K also reduces, leading to a poor defense mechanism. For some individuals who are underweight, the body is into a catabolic or breakdown mode, where it's breaking down the healthy fat, muscle tissue and reducing bone density, leading to a poor immune system. Now let's come to the solutions for weight gain of the underweight. Firstly, check out if you have an overactive thyroid gland which produces more than adequate amount of thyroxine hormone, as this can bring about a catabolic change in the body and make an individual lose weight and become underweight. Do find time to have proper meals. Do not avoid having meals. If need be, carry 2 to 3 tiffins at work, but do not miss or skip any meal of the day. This is of prime importance. Also, do not try to overeat at one particular meal time, as this can adversely affect your digestive system and disrupt weight gain for several days. Space out meals throughout the day so that proper absorption of nutrients can take place in the body. Try to have calorie and nutrient dense meals with food choices like dry fruits, nuts, varied kind of seeds, lean proteins and whole grain cereals. Also, try to have a combination of good quality proteins, as I've already mentioned before, along with cereals for most meals of the day. So a combination of cereals and vegetables along with good quality proteins put together is going to give you a good increase of weight. Avoid excess of sugar, fat and junk food to gain weight quickly, as it would on the contrary reduce your immunity. Take vitamin and mineral supplements if needed. Lift weights at least 3 to 4 times a week to enhance muscle gain. So just to conclude, I would like to remind you that in order to increase or decrease weight, your mind and body need to be in complete sync or harmony with each other. So stay calm, stress-free and well rested. Have a sound sleep of about 7 to 8 hours every day in order to accomplish these weight gain or weight reduction goals. Now remember, in order to change the printout of the body, we need to first rewrite the software of the mind. Thank you.